I applaud the leadership of the transformative U.S. President Donald Trump. President Trump is trying to break us so that America can own us. Thank you for your hospitality and above all for your leadership. You're a transformational president.
A person who worships at the altar of Donald Trump will kneel before him, not stand up to him.
Elbows up.
Elbows up. Elbows down.
Let's just be happy we have our elbows at this point, because that might be all we have left after Mark Carney's reckless spending. Welcome to the channel. If you could, please hit that like button. It really helps get the video out. And if you enjoyed it, or you're just tired of the liberals wasting our tax dollars, please consider subscribing. Mark Carney flew to Kyiv to meet with Ukrainian President Vladimir Zelensky on Sunday.
My message today is simple. Canada will always stand in solidarity with Ukraine. And Canada will always be with you, so your many sacrifices lead to the peace, security, and prosperity that all Ukrainians, that all peoples deserve. Canada is under no illusions about the importance of your struggle. And you should have no doubts about the commitments of Canadians to your cause. Because your cause, freedom, democracy, sovereignty, is our cause.
Freedom, democracy, sovereignty. Shouldn't we get those back before Ukraine? They become kind of questionable under the liberals. Freedom of speech, freedom of press, freedom to protest. Some people are allowed to, while others are not.
And your history informs our history. Today, I come here with the honor of leading Canada's new government. And I commit that Canada will remain by Ukraine's side in your fight for independence, sovereignty, and freedom. And that we will be there with you to promote peace, security, and prosperity for Ukraine once the killing stops. We joined others in enacting new sanctions against thousands of Russian entities and hundreds of Russia's foreign enablers of this brutal war. At that same G7, Canada pledged an additional $2 billion in military assistance. And today I'm proud to announce that over $1 billion of that support will be used to strengthen your arsenal with urgently needed drones, ammunition, armored vehicles, material that will arrive next month.
I came up with this wild idea, thinking outside the box over here, but maybe, just maybe, our government should be spending our tax dollars on Canadians. It's crazy, I know, but it seems like everyone else gets aid before we do. Let me know your thoughts.
We'll also fund the joint production of defense material, including advanced drones, from Canadian suppliers. And we'll provide tens of millions of new funding to support emergency medical and shelter assistance, initiatives to strengthen local democracy, including to counter digital attacks. And finally, as co-chair of an international coalition, Canada will intensify our work with Ukraine, with European partners, and the United States to secure the immediate and unconditional return of Ukrainian children.
No focus at all on ending the war, just spending. Almost as if Mark Carney wants this to continue. Even when the war ends, it'll be more money to Ukraine to rebuild for security. He's seriously talking about providing shelter, while Canadians are losing their homes, and the homeless population explodes. This guy is really something.
Putin has broken his word repeatedly from Minsk to this morning. Putin has caused this terrible tragedy that has claimed the lives of millions. Putin menaces your skies, threatens your cities, destroys your fields. Putin has stolen your children. But Putin can be stopped. Russia's economy is weakening. He is becoming more isolated. And our alliance is hardening. It's growing more effective, more determined, more united.
Mr. Carney seems to forget that we are peacekeepers. Not only that, but he's aggravating the situation by speaking about Putin that way. I think we all know that Putin isn't an angel, but the focus should be on a resolution, stopping the war, not this. Step aside, Mark, and follow the lead of America.
I applaud the leadership of the transformative U.S. President Donald Trump in creating the possibilities for peace. And I join you, Mr. President, and welcome General Kellogg here today. When that peace comes, we cannot simply trust and verify. We must deter and fortify. Deter Russia from thinking that they can ever again threaten Ukraine's and Europe's freedom by reinforcing the strength of Ukraine's armed forces that have fought so valiantly and for so long, by marshalling the strength of the coalition of the willing of which Canada is a founding and active participant, and by welcoming President Trump's openness to considering ways for the United States to support long-term peace and security for Ukraine, aligning with the efforts of that coalition.
I wonder how much money was wasted on this spectacle. Not just this one, but it's daily with our government. Canada blew, I'm guessing, millions of dollars sending Mark over there for this ridiculous speech that accomplished absolutely nothing. What about Ukraine? How much did they spend on this show for the cameras? Our tax dollars are just being burned.
When peace comes, we must fortify Ukraine by rebuilding your cities, expanding your industries, developing your resources, and creating the foundations for true prosperity. And when that peace comes, and it will come, that day will come, Canada will be there. To close, Mr. President, in the last of those paintings I referred to, those Kurolik paintings, the one with the Ukrainian farmer amidst a Canadian field of plenty, a keen eye can see in the distance a mushroom cloud, a bomb. It's a reminder that peace, when it comes, can never be taken for granted. And it's a reminder to Canadians that we are connected, that your fight is our fight, that your struggle is our cause, and that your independence will be our victory. Slava Ukraini, et vive le Canada!
Now, I don't agree with this war at all, and it's horrible what's happening, but this is not our fight. It won't be our victory, and it's not our responsibility to rebuild the country while ours falls apart. Why aren't we fixing our own issues? Why are Canadians always last in line for help? Let me know your thoughts in the comments. I'm going to end the video here, but again, if you could, please hit that like button or drop a comment. It signals the algorithm to send out the video to more people. And if you enjoyed the video, please consider subscribing. I'm trying to reach 2,000 subs. Every single one counts. That's it for this one. I'll see you in the next one. Bye.
Elbows out.
Elbows up. Elbows down.